So today we're going to demonstrate a little PNF stretching, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. In other words, we're using the nervous and muscular system to team up together to reset the resting length of the muscle. So instead of just statically stretching, like Rob, if you just try to become bound and determined to pull and pull and pull, you're statically stretching that muscle, which actually in some cases can increase resting muscle tone and make you tighter after stretching than before, or it can actually cause some micro trauma, some micro tearing of some of those muscle cells, which is not what we want to do to become more flexible, correct? Correct. So with PNF stretching, we're going to use the body's own mechanisms to reset the resting length of the muscle. And how we're going to do that, we're going to stretch your hamstring. So if you just lay back for me, okay? So on a regular hamstring stretch, okay, I'm going to stabilize this side. I'm going to bring this up until you start to feel that muscle come to tension.
Right there.
Right there, okay. So we're going to take this, and if it was a static stretch, I would just keep going harder and harder and harder, and you would just try to relax, and then we'd let it down, right? Mm-hmm. If you're cold, you're really going to be in trouble with static stretching because a cold muscle can be even more irritated with a static stretch. So if you do static stretching, which again is not my favorite type, you want to be very, very warmed up. But with PNF stretching, we're going to trick the body a little bit and say, you know what? Now that I got this hamstring up to tension here, okay, which you said is about right there?
Right there,
okay,
yeah.
Good. What we're going to do is I'm not going to move, but you're going to take and you're going to push against my shoulder. You're going to push against my shoulder.
Flexing my...
Contracting the hamstring.
Okay.
Okay, and I haven't moved. You're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. You're going to contract it firmly, but you're not going to try to throw me through the wall. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you're going to relax it. Just relax. I haven't moved.
Right.
Right? And I can move you forward again. And it's not, you're not in pain, are you?
No, not at all.
Okay? So tell me when you start to feel that tension.
Keep going. Right there.
Good. Do the same thing, repeat. Give me about 10 seconds. Nice firm contracting. Good. Relax. Okay, good. And I could probably get it a little bit more.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, but we're going to go ahead and come down, and you're going to push against me on the way down.
Okay.
You can do sets of 2 or 3 10-second contractions. And again, the goal is not to try to, increase your flexibility all at once, but you'll see that, hey, wait a minute, I just went up another 4, 5, 6 inches with a simple hamstring stretch without traumatizing the muscle because we reprogrammed that resting length.
And it didn't hurt.
And it didn't hurt. So you can do PNF stretching with basically with any skeletal muscle. So you could get against a door jamb if you're trying to stretch your pecs out. You could do it yourself and feel that stretch, and then you resist for 10 seconds and then get a little bit more of a stretch. How much you increase that resting muscle length is going to be determined by how much muscle mass you have, how flexible you are. But it's one of the safer methods to be able to stretch muscle tissue by. And flexibility is obviously key in BJJ. I mean, it's real nice to be able to have the option, whether it's your game or not, to be able to do that rubber guard, or if you get flattened out in half guard on the bottom, real nice to be able to get that foot up real high on somebody's hip and push off. So PNF stretching may be something that we want to think about.
Thank you, Tom.
Sure.